I want to share some general observations regarding Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Reading Srimad Bhagavad Gita has been a very pleasant experience for me. I did not find it difficult. I found it to be very direct, very simple, very practical, and I feel that I take better decisions if I keep Srimad Bhagavad Gita in mind. This is one book which keeps a person grounded. It keeps you realistic. This book brings death into focus, death being the biggest reality. And when we keep it in our mind, we go about our lives in a better manner. We take better decisions. Our thought process is clear. That's what I feel. Srimad Bhagavad Gita helps in taking better decisions. It's a very practical book. It helps in our day-to-day activity. I am a university professor of English, doing all my worldly duties and work. Srimad Bhagavad Gita can be practiced in this world, in the midst of worldly activities. There is no need to leave the world, or there is no need to leave any activity. Doing all things, we can practice Srimad Bhagavad Gita very well. That's what I feel. It is not difficult to follow at all. One quality leads to the other. We may not be perfect, but we can always start. One quality leads to the other, and clarity takes place. One thing which is very important to understand is that Lord Krishna has spoken in the formula form. सूत्र में बात कही है उन्होंने. Each word is important. Each word can be elaborated into books. So when he says it, it is to be taken, and it is to be taken as the final thing. This is one book which should be brought close to everybody. We should make it dear and near. There is no need to keep Srimad Bhagavad Gita away from us. There is absolutely no need to do that. In fact, it is needed that this book is brought close to us. Everybody should read this book. Everybody should keep the lessons in mind. One thing which I like very much about this book is that Lord Krishna has said that keep away from fools, keep away from ignorant people. Because people start debating God and the justice of God. Often their purpose is not to clear their doubt, their purpose is to weaken your strength. It is to weaken your faith. So ठीक है, जो आप कह रहे हैं ठीक है. मतलब I totally identify with this thing, that we don't have to waste our energy on negative people. For those who are arguing for the sake of arguing, those who don't want to get the answer. And karma, of course, duty, doing one's duty. This is the big lesson. And just not just duty, but good activity. Not just activity, but noble activity. That is wonderful. God lives in honest words. This is one of my favorite sentences, that whenever we are impartial, whenever we are objective, whenever our words are honest, God lives in those words. Feeling of detachment. We must practice detachment from results. Mindful consumption. प्रकृति का दोहन नहीं होना चाहिए. जो भी हम भोग करते हैं उसके बारे में हमको सोचना ज़रूर चाहिए. We should be conscious of the things that we consume. Then one beautiful lesson here, that there are no barriers. Caste, creed, gender, region, race. God lives in everyone. Everyone has the divine spark. That is something I like about this book so much. God is present everywhere, in all animate and inanimate objects. All that is manifest has God. Then surrender, the concept of surrender. We have to surrender before God completely. We have to have people in our lives whom we really respect, whose words we listen to. And of course God, the supreme authority. Puja should be done for the love of God, not for getting this thing or that. This is to be remembered. What I seek is seeking me back. This word lives with me. It just lives with me. And then is the slok about women, that memory, speech, prosperity, intelligence, fortitude, forbearance, all this is womanhood. That I like very much. Then the theory of emotions, the 10th chapter, where God has talked not only about active emotions but also about latent emotions. जैसे यश अपयश की बात है, अंडरस्टैंडिंग की बात है, डिस्क्रिशन की बात है. These are not exactly taught in books, and God has spoken about them. He has given His word on these things. And then when we praise somebody, चापलूसी नहीं करना है. That everybody is a human being. All human beings are imperfect and incomplete. There is no need to glorify somebody beyond a level. Then one thing which I feel about Srimad Bhagavad Gita is that there can be no one interpretation of this book. Everybody will interpret this book in her own way. So the 3 food that we should not eat is stale food or extreme foods. 3 forms of prayer, that we should not go for extreme fasting. Anything which pains the body is demonic, it's not to be done. Charity is to be done with a pure heart, without expecting anything. So everything, Srimad Bhagavad Gita helps me in my everyday activities. And that is the charm of this book. I feel that this book is to be brought close to oneself, close to heart, close to consciousness, close to everyday activities. We should read this book regularly and keep it in our consciousness. That's what I feel. So my pranam to you all. Thank you so much.